The Lucille Ball special is brought to you by Timex. Timex watches are made to wear with confidence and style to wear with pride.
Welcome to the MGM Grand Hotel.
I'll take it. Oh. Hi, Gladys.
so surprised to get your letter.
Well, I told you if I ever got up this way, I'd get in touch with you.
I'm so glad. You look wonderful.
Oh, thanks, honey. I feel fine, but my feet are killing me.
Lucy, where have you been?
Well, I came to Las Vegas on the bus, and then I had the shuttle service drop me off at the Grand Hotel. Then I walked over here from there. I couldn't wait to see the Grand Hotel. It is so fabulous.
I know. How do you like our place?
Oh, it's very homey.
You said in your letter that you were coming up for Dean Martin's opening.
That's right. You know, I have been a fan of his all my life, and I have never had a chance to see him in person.
Oh, that's going to be some opening.
Yeah.
What are you going to wear?
Well, I haven't decided yet, really. I only have 2 outfits, and since I couldn't decide, I just brought both of them.
What are they like?
Well, the new one is a black crepe dress with little spaghetti straps, and over it, a floor-length floral print coat.
Sounds darling.
It really is. And the other one's older, but it has a Gucci label.
You have an outfit from Gucci?
No, just a label.
Oh. Well, here you are, room 25, down the hall and to the left.
Okay.
By the way, Lucy, Dean Martin's show is a sellout. How were you able to get a reservation for just one person?
Well, you see, when I called long distance for my reservation, I wanted to impress them, see? So I told them that it was for a party of 8.
Oh, Lucy, what's going to happen when you show up and they find out that your reservation for 8 was only for 1?
So that's their problem. A reservation is a reservation. I'm just going to show up a little early and break the news to them gently. Don't you worry, I'll get in. Hey, you look great, Gladys. It's wonderful seeing you again. Pardon me, are you the maitre d'?
Yes, madam.
Well, I stopped by early to check on my reservation. It's under the name of Lucy Collins.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, Miss Collins, I have your reservation right here.
That's for a party of 8, correct?
8 is correct. But I just found out that one of the ladies in our party won't be able to make it. You see, Miss Winters is expecting a baby.
Miss Winters?
Oh, I mean Mrs. Winters. I've known her so long before she got married that I still keep calling her Miss Winters, you know.
I see. So that will be then for a party of 7.
Oh, and of course, because of Mrs. Winters' condition, Mr. Winters won't be able to make it either.
So then your reservation for 8 will be for a party of 6?
Yes. Mr. Winters naturally wanted to be with his wife.
Of course, I understand.
Good, good. Then you can understand why Mr. and Mrs. Nichols can't make it either.
Mr. and Mrs. Nichols?
Mrs. Winters' mother and father. They naturally wanted to be there for the birth of their first grandchild.
Naturally. In other words, your reservation for 8 is now a table for 4.
That's right. Except for Mabel and Henry.
Mabel and Henry?
That's Mr. Winters' mother and father. It's their first grandchild, too. And the doctor can already tell it's going to be a boy. Isn't that exciting?
I'm thrilled. In other words, instead of a reservation for 8, what you would like is a table for 10. A table for 2.
That's what I would like. And that's what Gregory would have liked, but poor Gregory.
What about Gregory?
He had to leave town on account of Mrs. Winters' baby.
He what?
He's Mrs. Winters' doctor. And he has to be there to deliver the baby. Yes. Mrs. Winters never was the do-it-yourself type.
I see. Lady, are you trying to tell me that instead of a reservation for 8, what you expect is a table for just 1 person?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm the only one who's going to be able to make it.
Madam, there is no way that I can reserve an entire table for just 1 person. and certainly not at a time when we are completely sold out for the entire engagement.
But you have already accepted my reservation.
For a party of 8.
But it's not my fault that I'm the only one left.
Well, may I suggest that Madam stop by sometime before showtime and see if we happen to have a single cancellation.
What do you mean, see if you have a cancellation? I just gave you 7.
Madam, I simply cannot have one person occupying an entire table for 8.
Well, this is the last time I'll invite my friends to this hotel.
I think I'm going to cry.
Good evening. How many, please?
1.
Only one?
The story of my life.
Well, let's see. I guess you can sit here.
Thank you.
What'll you have?
Just a cup of coffee, please.
Just coffee. Right.
I guess this is the only way I'll ever get to see you.
Good. That's good enough. Hey, thanks.
Wait. What enough? You just got here.
Can we go on in an hour, huh? If I don't know it by now, I ain't gonna know it then.
Dean?
Yes.
We put 4 of the latest hit songs in the act, and you don't know one from the other.
What's the difference? They all sound alike.
Hey, baby, that smoking is bad for the throat.
Oh, it can't hurt this throat.
True. Mr. Martin.
I gotta get another tailor. Look at this.
If that's all a rehearsal, you better study this before showtime.
What's this?
I wrote a rundown of the act.
Why are you running down my act?
It's a list of the songs we're gonna do.
Oh, I'll study it.
Hey, Dean, listen, I'm a little worried about that friend of yours, the new drummer.
What's the matter with him?
Well, he plays okay, but I don't think he can read music.
Good. If I catch anybody reading music when he should be working, out he goes. Hey, Jay, did you get that tea ordered for me yet?
I've been trying to get a room service, but the switchboard is so jammed I can't even get the operator.
Okay, I'll go down to the coffee shop myself.
Hey, you crazy. You get down to the coffee shop, you're gonna get mobbed.
Ken, you gotta think. I'll go down through the service entrance and through the kitchen. Nobody's gonna bother me there.
No.
Hmm? Ken?
Yeah.
Go over those.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but I didn't see you come in.
All right, Sally, it's not your fault. I slipped in through the kitchen.
What would you like?
Just a cup of tea.
Tea?
Not so loud. You'll ruin my image. No, I need something hot to loosen up my pipes before I go on.
Okay. Anything else?
No, just the tea.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, lie. Oh,
Oh, Mr. Martin.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Martin. Oh, I'm such a fan of yours, and I really don't want to bother you, but look, I came all the way from Los Angeles just hoping to see you in person, and I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Yes, what's your name?
Well, just put to Lucy.
It's okay.
You know, I have been a fan of yours from Bobby Socks to Sup Hose.
You think those sup holes would help my problem?
What's your problem?
I fall down a lot.
Oh, You know, I have been a Dean Martin fan way back before you could even act.
Oh, how long ago was that?
Right after you became a movie star.
Oh.
But you just kept getting better and better and better, and now you are a real superstar.
I think I'll put that in writing. From a superstar to a superfan. Yep.
Oh, that's cute. That would be very nice. Thank you.
That's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Here you are. Pardon me, miss.
Yes.
But your coffee is getting cold.
Oh, thank you, dear. You know, when I walked in here tonight, I never dreamed I would be sitting here with you.
Neither did I. But now, if you'll excuse me, see, I'd better brush up on this routine. You know, sometimes on opening night, I get out there and I forget what I'm supposed to do next. Huh?
Oh. Do you think that comes from drinking?
I'll never know, because to find out, I'd have to quit drinking.
That's funny. That is funny. You ought to put that in your act.
I'll do that.
You know, Mr. Martin, I really did come all the way from Los Angeles just to see your act.
Well, I appreciate it.
And 3 long weeks ago, I phoned the hotel and made a reservation.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mr. Martin, there's a phone call from your suite.
No, thank you, Sally. Excuse me?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kenny? What? Well, Kenny, tell Harry I'd like to help him out, but the place is sold out. There's no way I can get him a reservation. Kenny, I don't like people to put me in a spot where it looks like I'm trying to throw my weight around. Tell Harry there's nothing I can do, okay? All right. I hate people to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awful. I don't know how people like Harry can be so square.
Well, I wish everyone was as understanding as you are.
Well.
You know, here's $5. They'll take care of our checks and tell the waitress to keep the change, and you enjoy the show.
Oh, well, thank you, but, thank you.
You forgot the spoon he used.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he left this for you and said to keep the change.
Oh, how nice.
He's very generous.
He sure is. And so thoughtful of people. Do you know what he's doing for the employees here at the hotel?
What?
Well, he knows that the help is always busy working and never has a chance to see him perform. So tomorrow night, right after his midnight show, he is putting on a special show just for us employees.
You mean anyone who works here at the hotel gets to see his show?
That's right.
Yes, Bernie. Yes, I fully realize it, Bernie. Yes, I know that there have been a lot of complaints. Yes, and I know how important service is. Look, I've got a full staff working around the clock on it. But Dean's opening last night was, well, it's bringing more people than we anticipated. Yes, I'll stay on it.
Mr. Mitchell over there.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'll get some more help if I possibly can. What do you want?
Oh, I was looking for a job, sir.
Well, you couldn't have timed it any better. What kind of work do you do?
Oh, I do anything to work here, any kind of work at all.
Say, I have been getting a lot of heat from the Women's Lib on account of not having one single girl working in a parking lot. Tell me, do you know how to drive a car?
I've had a California driver's license for 20 years.
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you if you know how to drive.
Oh, yes. In all the years I've been driving, I haven't had one single accident.
Not one.
Not one. That was my fault.
Well, I'll give you a chance anyway. Now, just follow me, and I'll get you a uniform.
A uniform.
Go get this car and hurry up.
Right away, huh, John? Hi, Eddie. Oh, hi, Miss Mitchell. I just came out to check on that new parking lot attendant I sent you. How's she doing?
Would you really like to know how she's doing?
Yeah. Just look over there.
You see that, boss? What are you trying to do to me?
I got no choice. I've been getting a lot of pressure from women's lib.
Well, then give her a job as a chambermaid or a waitress or a telephone operator.
That won't do it, Eddie. They insist that we put some women in jobs that have always been restricted to men.
So make her an attendant in the men's room.
Oh.
Here you are. Get going.
Hey, will you give this to the parking lot attendant for me?
Ralph!
What?
That parking attendant drove away with my mother!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Hey, give us some more.
Ralph, that's my mother!
Good, I know.
Ralph!
Oh, shut up.
Don't ask me why, but that guy whose car you just parked asked me to give you this.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing such a good job.
Never mind the chatter. Just keep this traffic moving and keep it moving fast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, my car!
Oh, hi, Mr. Martin. You always play golf in your tuxedo?
Yeah, today I'm playing with 3 undertakers.
Bring on Mr. Martin's car.
Hi, Mr.
Hey, what's the big idea driving like... Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Well, you see, Mr. Martin, I came here to see your act last night, but something went wrong with my reservation, so then I heard that you were putting on a show for the help here at the hotel, so I got a job so I could be part of the help.
Well, honey, if you wanted to see this show, why didn't you ask me? I could have gotten you a reservation.
Oh, because I wouldn't think of putting you on the spot. Make it look like you were throwing your weight around.
Now, that's what I call class. Just for that, when you go in the showroom tonight, you're going to get the best seat in the house.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Martin.
Hey, you! Sorry. I heard what happened here, and I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go.
What do you mean, let her go? You ought to pin a medal on her. Like a dope, I stepped off the curb, and if she hadn't made that beautiful move to avoid hitting me, well, I'd be lying in the gutter stone sober. And, boy, that's a terrible way to go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Martin. I didn't know that.
Oh, neither did I. Oh, I'm awfully sorry about what happened, but I promise it will never happen again.
I'll see that it doesn't happen again.
You mean you're still gonna let me go?
No, since Mr. Martin explained how lucky it was that you came along, well, I'll try to find you a job someplace else.
Oh, good. You know, I'm lucky for people.
Oh? Okay. Maybe I'll try you in the gambling casino. Maybe you'll be lucky for the house.
Oh, good.
Yeah, let's see now, where?
Oh, miss.
Yes?
I just put a nickel in this machine and it doesn't work.
Oh, I used to have a television set that didn't work. Try hitting it. Hit it. See?
Well?
I'm just thinking.
Hit it.
Ken.
Why'd you give me that card? It puts me over.
You said hit it.
I did not say hit it.
Wait a minute. What's the problem here?
He gave me a card I didn't want and made me lose my hand.
She said hit it.
Oh, now, just a second.
I did not
If
say
you said hit it,
I
ma'am,
did not say
that...
hit it. He
Look,
gave
lady,
me the
I've never hit a lady yet.
Customer's right. Let's not get panicky about it.
Hey, what happened here?
Hey.
What do you do now?
No problem.
Oh, hi, Mr. Martin.
Hi.
Hi.
Number 3. I got number 3. I got 10. I got number 6. Number 6.
Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of everything. Yeah, all right. Whatever the numbers are, we'll work it out, and we'll make sure that everyone gets paid.
Are you going to pay off? You going to pay that thing?
Don't worry about anything.
Hello.
Not hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, you must have cost us thousands of dollars.
But it wasn't my fault.
No, you're right. It was my fault. Because if I hadn't hired you in the first place, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, but sir.
No, out. Go!
Hey,
But
Gus,
listen-
Gus, wait a minute. If you fire this girl, you're crazy.
What do you mean I'm crazy?
She just handed you a chance to get the hotel some great publicity.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, people always think of a gambling house as hard-boiled, looking for an edge. But when they read what happened here and what great sport you were about paying everybody off, it'll create a lot of goodwill.
Hey, that's right.
But if the news services also report that the poor employee that happened to goof was fired, all that goodwill out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, I'll see if I can get you something else to do.
Oh, good.
Yes, but away from the gambling table.
Oh.
Yes, first I want to take you over to the publicity director. Dean's right about that being a good public relations story.
I told you I was lucky for people.
Now, do you understand how this works?
Oh, yes, it's sort of like bingo.
Yes, that's right. Now, good service is very important.
Good service.
Yes, now I want to let the customers know that you're around.
I'll let them know.
Yeah, in case that, they want to play Keno.
Sure, that's why I'm here.
Yes, well, it's also important to give the impression that you're suggesting, you know. or-
Just a suggestion.
No, not a suggesting. Don't push it at them.
Oh, I wouldn't push.
Just be available.
I'll be available.
Make your presence felt.
Yes, sir.
But one thing.
No, what?
One thing is very important. Don't make a pest of yourself.
Oh, of course not.
All right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, get to work.
Yes, sir.
I think I'll take a shot at that Keno game.
Oh, you're feeling lucky, huh, Max?
I'm feeling desperate. I just dropped $5 grand in the casino.
$5 grand? The toy business must be pretty good.
Well, not this season. This year, for the first time, there's been a Max Siegel baby doll on the market that didn't pay off.
How come?
Well, nothing wrong with the doll, you understand. They're mechanical dolls, and they're fragile. You think the post office cares? Well, last month, they sent back over 200 dolls damaged in the mail.
Oh, why didn't you complain to the postal authorities?
Well, how? With mail service today, if I sent them a letter, they wouldn't get it. For years, I made a lot of money sending my dolls all over the country without any trouble from the authorities. Now, all of a sudden, they're trying to put me out of business. Last week, 6 of my dolls got busted in San Francisco, and 10 more got busted in New Orleans, and 6 got busted in Miami.
That's awful.
Can't you explain to the authorities that you're just trying to make a living?
Explain? I even tried to give them a little bonus for special consideration. Yesterday morning, I'm sitting in my office, and a doll comes back to me with a broken arm and a busted nose. Now, how can I make any money out of a doll like that?
Can a broken arm and busted nose be fixed?
It ain't worth the investment. A doll like that, I have my men get rid of. But first, I have my boys take that doll apart in case there's some parts my other dolls can use. Hey, doll.
Yes, sir.
Doll, I always like to help make me a rich man.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just fill out this Keno card for me and put me down for the next game.
Oh, yes, sir. What numbers would you like, sir?
Well, give me 9, 19, 29, all the numbers with 9 in
All
it.
the numbers are 9 in it, yes, sir. 9 in it.
Hey, Max, 9 must be your lucky number, huh?
Nah, just a hunch. For 9 years, I've been coming to this town and getting killed.
Oh, hi, Mr. Martin.
Oh, hi. Hey, I see you've gone into another business.
Yeah, would you like to play Keno?
I'm having enough trouble handling this action.
Oh, maybe you better quit.
I'm just killing time before I do the show for the employees.
Oh, you know, we go off duty in 15 minutes. I hope we'll have time to get out of our working clothes.
Oh,
you
there's
know.
plenty of time. The show don't go until 3:30.
Oh, good. You know, I am not going to wear the gown you saw me in last night.
Oh, you're not, huh?
No, I brought 2 outfits with me, and I've decided to wear the other one.
Good. I'll wear my other tuxedo.
Oh, and I'm going to wear my hair different, too.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, be sure to wave at me so I'll know you.
I will.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And look, when you go into, you tell the captain that you're Lucy, because I've already arranged for you to be seated up front.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Martin. Say, how'd your shows go tonight?
Well, I did a lot better in there than I'm doing out here.
Oh, well, get up and walk around your chair.
What?
Really, get up and walk around your chair.
Honey, if I get up, I'll walk off a cliff.
Walking around your chair brings you luck. I do that whenever I play poker, and it always works. Come on, try it.
Okay. There you are.
3 times. Keep going. Now, go, boy. Go.
200.
You won, you see?
Yeah.
Let it ride.
All right, let it ride.
Let it ride.
Okay, go ahead, let it ride. I'll stay.
He stays.
I'll stay.
You won again.
Hey.
You see?
Mr. Martin, would you care for a drink?
He doesn't drink when he's gambling.
I don't drink when I'm gambling?
Nope.
Oh.
Miss.
Excuse me, Mr. Martin. Yes, sir.
You're a Keno runner, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir. See?
Then why don't you get running?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, hold it. Okay. Yes. Blackjack.
Game is closed.
Oh, that's all right. I work here.
But that's not the point. When the game is closed, it's closed.
Oh, Peggy, I tried to turn my ticket in. He said the game is closed.
Just take the card and the money back to the customer and tell him you got here too late.
Oh,
And you better do it quick so the customer will know where he stands.
Oh, my gosh.
Your first number is 9, 32, 79, 16. Number 3, 39. 34. 29.
Hey, I got 6 numbers so far.
Nice going, Max.
59.
And there's 7 numbers.
Beautiful,
beautiful. If I get one more number with a 9 in it, I win $5,000.
5,000? Wow.
Number 68.
That was close, Max. Yeah, well, we still got one more number to go. Come on now, another 9. Another 9.
Last number is 49.
Hey, Doll. Go collect for my ticket and keep $100 for yourself.
Yeah, well, sir, I can't collect for your ticket.
Why not?
I didn't get it in time.
What do you mean you didn't get in on time? I just won $5,000 and I want to get paid.
Yes.
Where's the boss? I want the boss.
There's so many of them.
You had all the time in the world to get that
That's
bet in.
right.
Now, what's the trouble, please?
I just won $5,000 and this dame is trying to beat me out of it.
Oh, well, miss. What happened?
Well, sir, you see, when I got to the window, the Keno clerk said that the game was already closed.
She had plenty of time to get my ticket in.
And why didn't you get to the window on time?
Well, I just stopped for a minute to talk to Mr. Martin.
Oh, I've had it with you. Turn in your uniform. Now get out and stay out.
Never heard of anything like it in my life.
Ridiculous.
But what about my money?
Believe me, sir, we'd much rather lose the money than lose a customer, but we have to abide by the rules.
I want to get paid.
Well, it says right here on the Keno card that we are not responsible for cards that are turned in too late for the current game.
The employees are your responsibility. I'm going to call my lawyer. I'm going to sue.
Yeah, plenty of time to place the bet.
Dino!
Hey, Chuck. Dino, how are you?
Hey, what's all the excitement?
I'll tell you what's all the excitement is. You know that dame that you told me not to fire and how she was responsible for bringing this hotel a lot of good luck?
Yeah?
Well, I put her on as a Keno runner, and she cost this customer here $5,000, and it's your fault.
Me? How'd I get into the act?
Well, she stopped to talk to you and didn't get his Keno ticket in on time.
I won $5,000 and I expect to get paid.
Take it easy now. Where is she?
Well, I sent her in to turn her uniform in and I told her to get out.
Hey, Chuck, Packy, would you guys go find her and bring her back?
Well, sure, Dino, sure.
Oh, no, please, Dave. Oh, don't bring her back here, will you? No, don't bring her back here. This hotel cost $130 million. It took 2 years to build. She'll tear it down in one day.
Gus, that poor chick just took a job here so she could get in to see the show I'm putting on tonight for the employees.
Oh, but Dean, you're asking me to take back this chick who's... She cost the customer $5,000. She's a hoodoo. She's a jinx.
Not to me. I killed him at blackjack. Hey, look, why don't you just... You pay him off, huh? And put it on my tab.
Oh, but Dean...
You're wonderful.
You know, a lot of people say that.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Will you mind saying that again louder?
You're wonderful.
Did you hear what he said?
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Peggy.
Going off duty?
Forever.
Oh, what happened?
That customer had me fired because I didn't get his Keno card turned in on time.
Oh, that's too bad. Most customers are pretty decent about that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, not this guy. You know, I was lucky to get out of there alive. He's a real gangster and a killer.
Really, Lucy?
I overheard him talking. It was just awful. And you should have seen the two ferocious-looking monsters that were sitting with him.
Oh, I'm sorry things didn't work out, Lucy.
So am I. Thanks, Peggy.
Bye.
Good night.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dreams were overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. And every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I've found in my arms. Oh, everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dreams were overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. Coming home, I've done my time. All I've got to know what is or isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me. Long years, do you still want me? I don't see a ribbon around your willow tree. Well, I'll stay on the bus and forget about us put the blame on me if I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison, and my love, she holds a key. Simple yellow ribbons, all I need to set me free. Well, I wrote and told her, please, oh, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old oak tree, well, I'll stay on the bus and forget about us. Put the blame on me if I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Now the whole damn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 ribbons around the old.
Thank you. Hey, gang, I've had such a good time with you tonight that I decided we ought to keep the action going. So I've arranged a little private cocktail party, and since some of the boys here offered to play some nice music, I think it would be a good idea for all you guys to grab yourselves a chick, because I got mine. Come here. Up you go. There. Now, come on. We're gonna dance now.
Oh.
How about a little dance music?
Oh, now I know how Cinderella felt when 12 o'clock rolled around.
Cinderella should have come to Las Vegas because there's no curfew here.
Yeah, well, there is for me. You see, I have to get back to my job in Los Angeles, and as much as I'd like to stay, I've only got 1 hour to pick up my baggage and get to the bus station before my bus leaves.
Ah, now you just forget about the bus. This time, you leave the driving to me, because I have an early appointment in L.A. tomorrow, and so I'm taking my jet home right after the party.
You mean I'll be going back on your private jet?
Our private jet.
Oh, oh, I don't. Oh, I don't.
Lucy, it was getting so late I was worried about you. I was afraid you'd miss your bus.
Well, now, there was no need to worry. And no matter what anybody says about him, he's a perfect gentleman.
Who's the perfect gentleman?
Gladys, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Who? Who?
I'll take these.
Thank you. Oh, Gladys, we had a wonderful time, and he's taking me home in his very own private jet.
Lucy, how did all this happen?
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
The Lucille Ball Special is brought to you by Timex. Timex watches are made to wear with confidence and style to wear with pride.